Now, did you know that millions of men the world over are now practicing conversations with AI girlfriends? It sounds absurd at first, but the idea is the intimacy paradox can actually help men with social anxiety. So the concept is a batting cage, and the idea is by practicing these conversations, men with social anxiety can build real confidence with real women in the real world. Now think about why this makes sense, because we practice everything important in life. Pilots practice flying, golfers practice their swing, but not dating. I mean, why not? It's real stakes. You've got rejection, embarrassment involved. This can really affect men's confidence. Why not practice one of the most important facets of human interaction, male and female relations and dating? So does this actually work? Well, there are studies showing that men have reduced anxiety and loneliness after practicing with an AI girlfriend.
Okay, so I found this study on Reddit. A new study finds that use of an AI dating simulator may be helpful to single men who struggle to connect. They experienced a reduction in psychological anxiety, feelings of loneliness, and distress related to their sexual lives, which persisted at a 3-month follow-up. And this is from scipost.org. So the Reddit thread says, several participants noted that the exercise was highly enjoyable and helped them practice flirting without the usual fear of embarrassment. They felt the program helped them lower their guard and express themselves more freely than they normally would.
These effects have lasted months, and the users showed they were able to start conversations, deal with challenges and objections, handle rejection. And you know, the schools never teach this stuff. So AI companions are actually changing expectations. They're always attentive. Latterly, over the last few months, they're actually forgetting less. They remember details and they never actually judge. So after breakups, men are using these apps to recalibrate their social confidence, ready to go out in the real world and talk to real women if they so desire. And for some guys that have never had a girlfriend, this is the first time they've ever been listened to consistently and without judgment. Now let's have a look at some Redditors and their experience. So some guys on Reddit have said it helps them get outside their own head. It also helps them stop replaying conversations afterwards. If you think of a time where you've had a cringe conversation and you replay it over and over and over in your head, you can actually use these AI girlfriends to simulate that conversation and get a different outcome and help you forget that particularly cringe moment.
So I found this Reddit thread too, awkward on dates, so I started practicing combos with AI. Is that weird? I, 29 male, have never been great with talking to people I'm into. Like, I'll constantly overthink if what I'm saying is perfect or not. While I'm talking, I go home and replay the entire conversation in my head and realise I could have said this thing better or not said that at all. I've tried reading the dating advice here, watching YouTube videos, even recording myself talking, but nothing really clicked. A few weeks ago, I tried the voice mode ChatGPT and thought, why not use it for practicing dating conversations? Then I found apps like Rehearsal and Character AI, where I could literally roleplay dating conversations and get feedback on what I had to say. It sounds kind of cringe when I explain it out loud, which is why I haven't told anyone I use it, but it genuinely helped me get out of my own head a bit. Has anyone else ever practiced dating convos like this, or am I just a weirdo?
Overall, when you do this, the brain stops treating conversations like danger and just more like practice. Now, if you think these AI companions are all just placid, never object, never argue back, then you're wrong. The way they've been programmed nowadays, they're actually introducing algorithms where the AI girlfriend will argue back with you, will challenge you, and so on, much more like a real relationship. Now, guys are using this as training wheels to deal with a real-life difficult woman. So they're not too needy, not too cold, not too supplicative, much like a real woman in real life. And this is helping guys flirt in real life, approach women and flirt with real women. So what's the big technique involved here? Well, it's called social rehearsal. And the idea is you can practice a range of situations that you would encounter in real life without judgment, without embarrassing yourself, without cringiness. So you're much more prepared to deal with this in real life with a real woman.
So here we are on artificialpartner.com. Now look at this, confidence grows with rehearsal. Think of dating like learning a language. The more often you speak, the more fluent you become. Talking to an AI companion gives you the chance to rehearse greetings, icebreakers, and light-hearted chat until the flow feels natural. Over time, this repetition builds confidence, turning what once felt nerve-wracking into second nature. And it goes on, practicing conversation without pressure. One of the hardest parts of dating is keeping a conversation alive. AI companions are designed to respond with curiosity and humour, which makes them perfect practice partners. This can help users explore how to open with a friendly line, ways to keep dialogue interesting without forcing it, strategies for moving from small talk into more personal topics, approaches to light teasing or playful banter. Unlike a first date with a stranger, there is no risk of embarrassment. If a line falls flat, the AI still responds positively, encouraging experimentation. And don't forget, guys, there are other apps where it will push back on you and not just always be encouraging too, so you can learn that aspect as well.
Now, the danger is, of course, if a guy overuses this technology and can disappear into fantasy, become socially withdrawn. That is a real danger that you must be careful of. But if you use these apps judiciously, in the right way, they can be enormously beneficial in helping you gain confidence in real life with real women. By spending a little time in a fake relationship, some men are finding it can help them get a real relationship in the real world. Now, most AI girlfriend apps are a complete waste of time. You can spend weeks or even months of your time and hundreds of dollars testing them, only to find out they're not what you want. So I spent months of my time testing the top AI girlfriend apps, so you don't need to waste your time and money. If you want to get an up-to-date list of the best AI girlfriend apps that actually work, use the links in the description below this video or the pinned comment, or you can go to topaichat.com or even scan the QR code on the screen right now. Now, these are apps that I've personally tested, and you can usually get at least a 20% discount on these top apps.